Hello traders, this is day number 7 of small cap market open trading with full position size. Today was a lot of the same, but we're going to talk about some other trading plan that I've been working on. I talk about it on the community section on my YouTube page. I'm going to show you a trade that we were triggered to take with that today because the small cap sector is still dead as far as my trading plan is concerned. Yes, you see KZR up here, looks great on the screener, up over 73%. We'll look at that on the chart and show you why there was no trade to take there. The stock that we were watching was BLU, which did look very strong on the screener at one point, but you'll see that it broke down, it got weak, and it never triggered a trade. And once the price fell below a certain point, our trading plan tells us to stop trading, and I'll show you that in the video. So it's really important to have a very strict set of criteria and rules in place that tell you when to trade, when not to trade, and you don't have to try to decide, oh, is the market strong today? Is it going to be a good day to trade? You shouldn't be thinking about that stuff. You shouldn't be trying to create a market bias, because you're going to create a bias within yourself and you're going to want to trade. You're going to be wanting to look for trades and take trades whether it's a good idea or not. So the trading plan takes care of all of that for us. This is the small cap screener. This is where we were looking for stocks this morning. And as I said, BLU is what we watched. So let's take a look at the video. This is right at the market open. You'll see me first pull up KZR, and you'll notice that KZR, the 200 moving average, is here at 1130 something, I believe. And we have to, 1135. We have to see the price get above that level before we could even consider taking a trade. And then there was also a pre-market high that was much higher than that. The price has to break over that level before we could consider taking a trade. All of that is in the plan. And so I'm setting a price alert for that 1356 level. It never got anywhere near there, so we cannot take a trade on that stock. And BLU eventually popped up on the screener. You're going to see me pull that up right now, and it was trading above the 200 MA on the daily chart. So it meets that criteria, and now we are just waiting for it to break through these levels that are all written in detail in the trading plan. And once it hits this kind of white horizontal line level, basically after it breaks out of the second yellow horizontal line, and all those lines, what they mean and everything is all in the trading plan. But once, yes, that yellow line is on the chart and price is hitting it, we have to commit to this stock and we wait for it to trigger our entry. And if it triggers our entry, we take it. If it gets too weak and falls below this level of weakness that I'll show you in just a moment, then we just have to stop trading for the day, because that means the market is not aligning with our trading plan. And that is the part of the trading plan that is built around trading discipline. And it's kind of disciplined for you, so you don't really have to think, well, should I just try something anyway? It tells you to stop trading at that point. So all you have to do is follow the trading plan. Anyway, here's where we are. We're waiting for this thing to trigger the old first entry. And if you've been following my small cap trading videos, you know what that is. When we were test trading, our first entry ended up only working out 25% of the time. So that's what I mean by saying the old first entry. Now we just use it as a trigger. We're watching for it to be triggered, and then we wait and see if it either gets stopped out or if it hits the profit target. If it gets stopped out, then we could possibly get triggered to take a trade. If it hits the profit target, then we have to stop trading. But here's what happened on BLU today. You see this thick red line here? That is where I determined the stock to be weak. And if the price falls below that level, I simply can't take a trade, because all of this stuff happened that shows that the stock has strength. But then what does it do? It completely rejects that notion and comes down and gets very weak. So this is a time where all of those signs of strength just weren't true. They just didn't work out. And that's going to happen sometimes. And when it does, I don't want anything to do with the stock or the stock market that day. So that's what happened. And that's just as far as my small cap trading plan. And let's see where it finally breaks down. Yeah, so there's that thick red line. It breaks down below it, and that's it. I can't trade anymore, and that's why the video stops there. We're done with our small cap trading for the day. Now, as far as that other plan is concerned, I'm not going to be able to give you everything in this video, but I'll show you the trade that we were triggered to take today and what's going on with it. So we're back up on the big chart page. Here's that BLU. Look what happened after it broke down through that moment of weakness. It got a lot weaker. Yeah, it may reverse, but again, this is why, I just walk away at this point. So let's pull up the ticker symbol that we trade in the other plan. And right now we are currently losing this trade, but the interesting thing about this trade is it gets triggered whether we're looking at the chart or not. I put in these orders ahead of time and they get triggered, and then I don't look at them again until the very end of the trading day. So you won't see me, well, you won't see me then anyway, but I won't be looking at this until about 3:55. So about 5 minutes before the close, I will pull this up. We'll see where this is at that point. It may be lower. I may get stopped out before that, or it may reverse and head higher. And so there's only there really is three things that could happen. That throughout the day, the price keeps coming down and stops me out, or the price moves higher, and at the end of the day, I have to close it for some loss between the position and the stop loss, or the price moves higher over my position and I close it for a profit. Those are the three possible outcomes. And really, if any of those happen, it's fine, because as far as the trading plan is concerned, we followed the trading plan and this thing is profitable so far. Let me close out my calculator, and then I can pull up the spreadsheet to show you our results so far. We're only 12 completed trades into this. This is the 13th trade of this strategy. So let's pull up the spreadsheet right now and you can see my results. So far we've taken 12 trades. We're only trading one single share. Why? Because this is testing. We are testing this strategy. So it doesn't make sense to go full position size when you're still testing. We did back test this trade in the worst market conditions possible, and it was profitable. So I'm expecting it to be profitable now as the market conditions are kind of turning around, but we don't know if that's really settled yet. And you can see that even though we're just trading one single share, we are making money off of this test, and our win rate is right now, it's below the win rate that we back tested. But I mean, we only have 12 trades. So the back-tested win rate was with over 99 days worth of trades. I think it was 60 or 70 trades. And the win rate was around 67%. I could show you right here, actually. Let's see. What was our back-tested? 65% was this is the exact percentage here, 65.85. So I just rounded it down, kind of assuming the worst. So we are below that rate right now, but it's still profitable. Our average winner is $2.47. Our average loser is $1.22. And so far, if we consider the average cost per trade, so we're pulling that money back out of the market at the end of every day. So it's like we're investing $75 each trade. We're returning over 14%, almost 15% on that investment, which is pretty cool. And that's only 12 trades in, and with a lower than expected win rate at this point. So I think so far so good. And today will be trade number 13. So that's going to go over here, and we'll put in our entry price while we're at it, $73.45. And we'll see where we end up by the end of the day. So anyway, this is a little bit of a look into the next trading plan that I'm working on. The beauty of this trading plan is you don't have to spend any time, virtually no time in front of the charts. You put in the order the day before. You can do it right after the market closes and close out your broker, and then you don't have to look at it again. If you get triggered and you get entered into a trade, then you just have to set an alert on your phone to look at the to open up your broker at 3:55 so that you can close out the position before the market closes. That's pretty much it, and that's what I'll be doing. So now you see the price starting to come back around again. Who knows? We'll see if this thing is a win or a loss. Either way, we'll be collecting the data, and it'll be the 13th trade out of a total of 100 trades that I would like to take before we increase our position size on this strategy. So yeah, that was just a little taste of it. Of course, I can't go over everything in one video, but I'll try to give you guys a little bit more here and there as we collect more data. And let me know if you have any questions about anything that I talked about in this video. As always, Whatever you're doing, go into every single trade with a trading plan and stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.